Hello everybody, Incon here. I told you guys I was going to be doing more of these YouTube specific videos, these vlogs for you guys, and I'm keeping my word. I want to keep putting out at least one of these a week. Maybe one day I'll move up to 2 of these a week, but I just wanted to cover a couple things today, guys. First of all, we've got a big giveaway again. So we just finished our Fenrir Inugami giveaway from last week, guys. So if you haven't checked your email that you signed up with, make sure you go check that email out. You might have been one of our winners. We sent out those 10 codes. If you don't have an email, guys, from me, then you weren't one of the winners. But if you do have it, congratulations, you won. Congrats. We've got another giveaway now, guys. This one I think is super cool. We're giving away 10 of the Trick or Treat Cupid skins. Now, this is a chest exclusive Halloween skin, which you can now instead win from this giveaway. Giveaway is going to work totally like normal. It's going to be right down in the description. Twitch sub, YouTube sub, Twitch follower, Twitter follower, whatever, all those normal things. If you're already doing those things, good. Go right down to the description. Basically, click the button and you already did it. If you're not doing those things, do those things. Then go click the button and you get your points for signing up. Before you ask, yes, works on PlayStation, Xbox, PC. The only exception is I'm not exactly sure, guys, what patch PlayStation, Xbox are on. I know that they're about usually one patch behind PC. This code will work once patch 4.19 hits. If the patch hasn't hit yet, by the time you win the code, just wait for whenever the patch hits, then put in the code and it'll work. Obviously, you can't have the skin code before the skin exists on your client. Otherwise, it will work once you get to it. So outside of that giveaway, guys, I did want to do a little bit of a recap on the SPL Gauntlet for those of you that didn't see the things that kind of went on. I watched quite a bit of it. It was pretty important for me coming from Circuit, right? We had gotten qualified for the Season 5 upcoming Challenger Circuit. And one of those teams, Salsa Squad, was the bottom seeded team going into this gauntlet in North America. We had been scrimming them a lot. We had played against them in competition a lot. We had our record against them, I think, is 3-1. And they were a very strong team. I would say the strongest team that we had gone against in any of our own matches. And they played super, super well for those that didn't watch NA. So they were the bottom seeded team. They went against Allegiance. They beat Allegiance. Then they went against Cryptic, and they beat Cryptic. Then they went against Noble, and they lost to Noble, but I do believe they took a game off of them. And then Noble went on to beat Vigilant, and Noble is your wild card from North America with your top 4 teams. So, from my viewpoint, it was pretty exciting just to see Salsa Squad kind of kick ass, because we had had such good back and forth matches with them, and we've won and lost against them, and seeing them beat those bottom 2 SPL teams who are now coming down. Team Allegiance and Team Cryptic will be in the Challenger Circuit next year, not the SPL. You know, they're going to be our competition, and seeing that Salsa Squad beat them and we were doing well against Salsa Squad, just, you know, it was like, cool beans. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a good feels. It's a good feels. Over in Europe, we actually saw not quite as strong a showing from the bottom seed Challenger team. What we did see was the Poppies actually playing quite well. They beat Energy in the first game that they played against them, but then lost 2 in a row. And Energy, by the hair of their chinny chin chin, to be perfectly honest, made it all the way through the gauntlet. Yes, Energy was in the gauntlet. They would have been knocked out of everything if they wouldn't have won this. And they have now qualified as the wild card from Europe to go play in those matches. I also want to clear up, because I think it's confusing, how all of this upcoming tournament stuff, guys, is going to be working for Super Regionals and stuff. So I want to give you a little bit of a... I got the breakdown, so I'm going to try to give it to you as easy as it is, because a lot of people are asking me questions on, like, what's happening, what's the layout, how do I know if the team that I like is going to make it through. So, what you're looking at, guys, in North America and Europe, it's going to be mirrored, okay? You're going to have number 1 seed versus number 4 seed, and number 2 seed versus number 3 seed, okay? So number 1 in NA is E United is going to be against, I think, Trifecta is 4th place. The winner of that qualifies for Worlds from Super Regionals, okay? Winner, boom, Worlds. Same thing with second and third place. That's going to be Space Station Gaming and Luminosity. Winner, boom, Worlds. Okay? Same thing over in Europe. You're going to have your 4 teams, 1v4, and then 2v3. The winner of those 2 matches, boom, go to Worlds. So at that point, you got 2 teams from NA and 2 teams from EU that have qualified for Worlds. Now, this also means you have the 2 losers from NA, the 2 losers from EU, the wild card from NA, and the wild card from EU, okay? Now you've got 6 teams left over. You've only got 4 qualified for Worlds so far. These 6 teams are going to go against each other, okay, in a round-robin style format, okay? I think they each play each other once, and the top 2 teams from that will qualify from Worlds. So we will have a combination of 6 total teams from NA and EU. It could be 4 NA and 2 EU, or vice versa, 4 EU, 2 NA, or 3 and 3 is how that's going to be working out. So for Noble and Energy that came up through the gauntlet, they do not play in that first set of matches, right? So they have to win, well, they have to get the top 2 in the round robin in order to qualify for Worlds, because they will not have the opportunity to go in those first rounds of matches. They're basically, consider it a loser's bracket. They're already in the loser's bracket, compared to the teams that were top 4 in SPL have to basically get knocked down to that loser's bracket. Then they do the round robin, just like those other 2 teams in the bottom will. So that's how the whole format's going to work, guys. I think it's much easier once it's kind of talked right out there, and you can kind of see how it's going. Because a lot of people were like, who's going against who? Is it cross? Are is NA and EU going against each other? And it's just like, yes, they are, but not until they get to the round robin phase. At first, it's just NA and EU versus each other, and then, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that's all going to work, guys. I hope I cleared it up for you. If you have any more questions, I can try to answer it in the next video. I don't think Super Regionals is still for a couple weeks. I don't actually have the exact time on Super Regionals, so maybe I'll mention the exact date that's going to be shown in our next little vloggerino when we have our next giveaway. Don't forget to enter down into that Cupid giveaway, guys. Don't forget to check out, of course, we'll have in the description again our GOG box as well, guys. You can download those free mobile games, play them on your mobile devices, your iPhones, your iPads, your Androids, your Google Pixels, whatever you got. And by playing those games for free, you help support the Twitchiest community. And if you're top 10 on the leaderboard at the end of the month, which for October we got 31 days, so then the 31st of October at midnight, the list stops updating for the month. And if you're on the top 10 leaderboard, you're going to earn yourself skin and gem code prizes for Smite, with first place getting 8,000 gems. So if you want to get yourself up in that leaderboard for the month, you got to start basically right now. Otherwise, I would go ahead and wait until next month to go super ham. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for the support. Best of luck in our giveaway. And as always, have a twitching day, y'all.